Hey, it's Jake Mace, the vegan athlete, in the backyard, springtime, which means lots of work to be done for the vegan athlete. I also got to do some martial arts, some qigong, some tai chi on my other YouTube channel if you guys ever want to watch that for fitness, martial arts, self-defense, and beyond. But this is the vegan athlete channel, and there's some things that I do in my garden for my fruit trees about 3 times a year that ensure that my fruit trees grow beautiful leaves, produce lots of fruit, and are very, very healthy. It's really easy for me to grow native trees like the mesquite or the ironwood or the palo verde or the desert willow in the Phoenix area because they're native. They can be in the ground. I put mulch down. They do just fine. But any fruit tree that I grow here, and there's over 200 of them on my property, any fruit tree that I grow that's not native, I hit it 3 or 4 times a year with some iron, some liquid seaweed, sea kelp, and some compost, as well as rock dust and worm castings. So today's gonna be the seaweed and the liquid iron, so follow me and I'll show you guys how I do it. I have 2 submersible pumps that I can hook a hose up to, and throughout the year, I put those pumps in the pond, which has all my koi fish in it that are all rescue koi, and I pump the water out through the hose and water my fruit trees with the pond water. Then I just replace the water with tap water. But right now, I'm going to use these buckets to mix a combination of pond water, liquid iron, and sea kelp, and it just takes a little bit of vegan athleticism times 200 fruit trees. So what I do is I hit each tree with a minimum of 10 gallons of water. That means 2 buckets, 5 gallons in each bucket. And then I have this stuff right here that I just get off Amazon, and it's liquid iron. I'm not necessarily attached to this brand. It just was a really good value, and I've used it in the past, and I've had some good results with it. So I get this in bulk like this from Amazon. I'm gonna pour about this much into the bucket. I don't even measure, I just close my eyes and I meditate and become one with the bucket. And that's the proper amount. Okay, in this bucket now. You want to be careful because if this iron gets on your concrete or your patio or whatever else, it will stain it. It will also stain your skin. I don't think it's necessarily bad for you, it will stain it. Next, I also add in this stuff, which is liquid seaweed. And it smells like seaweed, whatever seaweed smells like. And it's also the consistency of like a really viscous oil, like a tar. So watch it. This is how much I put in here. So now I've got a bucket full of pond water combined with liquid iron, combined with tar-like seaweed, and I got a Barbados cherry tree right here. This guy's been in the ground for a few years now. He gives me lots of cherries about 8 months out of the year. And the good thing about this cherry is it's right here. Usually I have to walk across the yard and do my shrugs so that I keep my vegan athlete body and I don't get a gardener's body, whatever that is. All right, I pour this in the root system. I pour it right against the trunk. And then while that absorbs into the soil, I'm gonna come over here to the neem tree that's dormant right now, but it's about to explode for the spring. And we're gonna hit the neem also with the iron and seaweed. That's it, that's the secret. The secret is also a lot of mulch, a lot of wood chips. A lot of people at my Urban Gardening in Arizona Facebook group have been talking about how happy they are when they finally get their first load of wood chips delivered to their house. But they're normally overwhelmed with how big the load is. It's like 4 or 5 feet tall and it's the entire length of their driveway. It takes them forever to get rid of it. or they get too much, they have to give it to friends or put an ad out there. I have brought over 50 loads so far. Each load of wood chips contains 4 or 5 tons of wood chips. So down in the comments, tell me how many pounds have I diverted from the dump so far. And in addition to the seaweed, the liquid iron, the pond water, just my mulch and my wood chips alone is bringing in centipedes and millipedes and earwigs and roly-polies. It's bringing in worms. It's bringing in all nature of beneficial fungus under the ground, like mycelium and mycorrhiza, and all that together is feeding my trees. So the mulch combined with stuff like this are the ways that I have, on my trees very, very happy. And I hope you guys will stick with me here on Vegan Athlete over the next few months, because you'll see my trees explode with growth. Come June, this place back here is a freaking food forest. This is the most tame it can look right now. You guys can find more about what I'm planting in my garden by going to seedbankbox.com and get my monthly seed surprise box mailed right to you every month. You can go there right now. The next one's almost ready to be shipped out, as well as my Urban Gardening in Arizona Facebook group or social media, Jake Mace Tai Chi, Instagram, Snapchat. If you want this cool vegan shirt, it's down below. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button. Grow something, you guys. Grow something. I have fun with these videos. I do enjoy showing you guys what I'm doing at my house. But this is serious business. If we want to survive as a human species, we've got to start growing our own food at home. So go vegan, grow it at home, whether it's a garden or a fruit tree. And I will see you guys next time. Enjoy my fish.
Of all the money that e'er I spent it in good company, and of all